Hello, my name is Johnathan Hocker, and today I'm going to be talking about the Carolina Panthers and big data. The Carolina Panthers, an established National Football League organization since 1995, has recently initiated the process of diving into business analytics and what it has to offer. Since Mr. Tepper's acquisition of the Panthers in 2018, he has pushed for analysis of not only business operations, but also into player and roster evaluation and management. This presentation will explain big data, how it integrates with what the Panthers are aiming to accomplish, and the problems associated with this transition. Best practices regarding the setup of the business operations section and the football and player and analytics section will be discussed. An overview of business intelligence data warehouse will be introduced along with dimensional modeling and big data architecture. A plan on how data governance and integrity will be implemented and enforced on the data will be presented prior to the conclusion. The Carolina Panthers have been delving into the world of analytics regarding player and football research since 2013, but has vastly expanded since the turn of ownership to David Tepper in 2018. As the newly established player and football research department develops, it is only a matter of time before big data becomes a part of the organization for both business operations and player and football research. Big data describes a large volume of variously formatted data that cannot be looked at by traditional means. Big data has three main characteristics that appeal to industries that are known as the 3 V's: volume, velocity, and variety. The amount of data that can be processed, volume, the speed at which data is received and acted on, velocity, and the myriad of data types that can be handled, variety, by big data is what draws organizations to implement it. When implemented into an organization, big data gives the ability to discover hidden insights, improve decisions, and automate business processes. These benefits are for both sides of the Carolina Panthers. Integrated big data would allow for improvements such as more cost-effective and automated machine and equipment maintenance, more reliable and quicker customer service, and a more personalized customer experience. Big data gives more information that enables smarter player management, ranging from contracts, team needs, draft priorities, and game management. By combining data from virtually any source, big data allows the Carolina Panthers to enable cost reductions, time reductions, new product development and offerings, and overall smarter decision making. While the positives of big data make it highly sought after, getting to the point of reaping the benefits can and has been a struggle even in today's world. Big data has the name for a reason. With the data being stored amassing to petabytes of data, even traditional databases are no longer becoming options for storage. In addition, even if an organization has the capacity to store all this data must be clean and relevant. In response, data scientists spend an average of 50 to 80% of their time cleansing, filtering, and vetting their data before it can be used. With the continuous changing environment of technology, organizations have been using new tools to try to contain big data and benefit from it. As a result, the personnel skilled and capable that can be brought together as a team to complete these tasks can be limited. The last and perhaps the largest roadblock to entering the world of big data is cost. Thankfully, with the introduction of new platforms such as Hadoop, the general cost for storage and solution implementation has gone down. However, one small mistake in the process of pursuing big data can be catastrophic financially for any organization. Since the emergence of big data, best practices have emerged that need to be taken into consideration to succeed. First and foremost, all decisions and implementations around big data need to come from business needs. An organization must first take a step back and assess the current state of the company to produce a proper roadmap. The big data results should align with specific business goals that have been established for both the business operations side and the player and football research side. Once goals have been produced, the implementation of big data should start slow. This approach, combined with agile development and potential sandbox building, allows the organization's team to develop steadily in the way they want to, then gather to produce the best results. Regarding data, 2 important practices to implement involve planning for data quality and giving data value as early into the process as possible. For data modeling, the team must think dimensionally and think ahead on how to bring the various forms of data together with related dimensions. Data governance should not be implemented for big data in an isolated environment, but rather be an extension of what already is in place for the organization. Privacy is the key focus for data governance, and a method must be implemented to dimensionalize the data as early as possible before applying data governance. The primary architecture for data warehouse business intelligence systems is Kimball. This architecture and the application of it for the Carolina Panthers data warehouse will provide the organization with accessible, timely, trustworthy information, a secure environment, and an adaptable system. There are 4 components to consider with this environment: operational source systems, extract, transform, and load system, data presentation area, and business intelligence applications, which you'll see on the slide. Kimball dimensional modeling applied to existing data warehouses in the Panthers organization in addition to new ones will allow for user-end understanding and fast query performance. Simplicity from beginning to end is key to provide quick queries and user acceptance. Fact tables should be all of the same grain and have keys that connect to corresponding dimension tables. Constructing with Kimball dimensional modeling allows for queries to a model that is flexible and accommodates change. For big data, there are 2 architectures that have emerged: Extended Relational Database Management Systems, or RDBMS, and MapReduce/Hadoop. Extended RDBMS expand already existing data warehouse structures to allow for loading and processing of more data types. While an option, extended RDBMS are costly and require data to be structured to work efficiently. An organization with an already proven and optimized data warehouse can benefit from this solution. MapReduce/Hadoop has emerged as the alternate solution that is open source and less expensive than its counterpart. It can handle data that is structured, unstructured, and everywhere in between while handling it at large volumes. However, it can have vulnerabilities and has a slower processing speed compared to extended RDBMSs. A definition of data governance is the overall management of the availability, usability, integrity, and security of data used in an enterprise. Shown on the slide, you'll see a visual explaining certain parts of data governance to consider. For the Carolina Panthers organization, a process of vetting the data, weeding out irrelevant information, establishing a secure in-out point to the data, and adding encryption and row-level security will be developed to safeguard all data contained. As previously mentioned, privacy is a primary component of data governance and can be an issue in big data. Hadoop can have issues when it comes to managing updates, so sensitive information must be masked or encrypted on write, which is persistent data masking, or on read, which is called dynamic data masking. Bringing everything together, big data is exciting and has only begun to show its true potential. With that said, there are challenges that come with it that can be overcome with the right mindset and planning. Best practices on various topics of big data have been conveyed, pitfalls to avoid have been expressed, and application of data governance and dimensional modeling have been discussed. The Carolina Panthers organization can now act on developing and integrating big data into the new player and football research department, as well as the already existing business operations department. Thank you.